Today I'm talking about my latest finds. I went the day after Christmas to Target and Toys R Us to cash out some gift cards. Little ones, one from the Toys R Us Rewards program and another one through the Coke Rewards. Let me show you briefly, which I'll talk to in more in depth in a later video, my Target finds. If you have any interest in these, I suggest you go. Normally you'll find these about $20. You might find them $15 on Amazon, but at Target, this series is $10. You can't read it too easily, but it's $10. I had to have them. I already have Mantis's legs from Nebula and Gamora from this wave. Now I'll have her head down up here. This is Adam Warlock. The only other figure they had that was on clearance from this series is the Rocket figure, which I've come close to paying about $15 for. And he has the torso. So now all I'm going to need are Star-Lord and whoever this guy is. I don't know him. And that's part of why I don't already have them. But for $10, I was ecstatic to find these guys. If you're on the lookout for these kind of figures, definitely check your Target out. Maybe it'll have different figures on the clearance. The Guardians Wave 2 from that was the only one that was on clearance. I also found this lovely lady, Hela, from Thor Ragnarok for $20, which compared to what she's on Amazon is not bad. Sure, her head's loose, but I'm going to open her anyway. And I needed the Hulk arm, which I'll talk about this in another video. They also had a lot of the 3-pack Star Wars Black Series from Rogue One with Cassian, Jyn Erso, and a Black Death Trooper. They were down to $18. This was also there for $15, which, I mean, I think it's one of those rare Lego sets where I actually like the display as well as the figures involved. For $15, I had to have it. There's also other Legos there. That was the only set I actually felt like I wanted. Now, on to the matter at hand here. I went to Toys R Us, and they've got, apparently at some point they put these Lego minifigure Batman blind bag figures out there. Didn't even know this set was out there. I don't keep abreast of the news. I did some feeling around techniques, and from this series, I pretty much want anybody that's a Batman villain, or like Jor-El or General Zod is in here. Actually, I have one of the posters somewhere. I'll use it with my next one. I kept everybody unopened. It's currently buy one, get one. I think it's like buy one. If you get two, it's $2.50. So for $5, you get two instead of paying $4 for one. I did open one on my own. I got one of the Wonder Twins. This is the boy. This is a pail of water. I like how this set has the Batman symbol. I did do some feeling around techniques. I was able to, based on feeling this like sound, I was able to determine that I was probably getting somebody with a cape. And from what I remember seeing, the only ones on the box with the capes were this guy, his sister, or Clock King, which was another character I wanted. There should be at least one more of the cloth capes in here. There's Clock King, by the way. So we'll see how I did. I may run out of time, in which case I will just make you another video going into more in depth on this. I have some tips on how to spot these. Personally, the only figures I don't really want are any of the Batman figures. And I did my best to try to feel around, because if you can feel like what feels like a helmet, chances are it's a Batman. I may have just wound up grabbing some. Once I found out for the sale, I might have just grabbed some at random. Let's see here. Yep, like for example, here's Clock King. And I'll put them together maybe later. As you can see, he's got the cloth cape, but other than these two twins, I don't really... Oh, she does, it looks like. In the picture, I couldn't tell that. He's easy to spot for his tail. We got Apache Chief and Black Canary, I think, were the only ones with hair, other than this obvious, like, more bell-shaped hair. So either one of them would be cool. She's got a little bit of a ponytail. The ones I want are, yeah, Clock King, which I just got. We've got Hugo Strange would be cool. Don't need any Alfreds or Jokers or Robins or Batgirls. Killer Moth would be nice. If I can get both twins, I'm happy. Apache Chief, Black Canary. Black Vulcan's okay. I'd really like Zod and Jor-El. And this guy, I forget his name, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Either way, if I did get him or didn't. As a completist, I guess I'd want him. Well, I can't call myself a completist because I don't want the variants. But alright, we've got that guy I just pointed out. So I'll put his over here. Can we avoid... I'm almost certainly going to get some kind of Alfred or... Alright, we got a Wonder Twin. It is the same one I already had, which is cool because my older brother wants one, or a set of them. Alright. And when I cut this video out to upload it, I'll put together the guys I've opened. Alright, sweet. This was like a lot harder for me to figure out if I was getting this figure or not, because earlier in a Batman set, the calculator was in it, and he had something just like this kind of piece. It was really easy to spot, but I really had a tough time finding Jor-El. I also like the Maleficent from the Disney set. He had like this gown piece instead of legs. That's the telltale. That's how you know you're getting him, but I couldn't readily feel it. Not like I expected to. But actually, I'm putting him together right now, obviously, just because I think he's really cool. And just in case you were worried they'd cover that S up, you got another one. Whoops. Alright, got less than a minute left, so I'm getting ready to cut it off. Man, this is hard to keep on. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I just have to get the head on. There we go. Oh, and I had it on backwards originally. And it's kind of confusing because it's a Superman character, but he gets the Batman symbol. And already I think I'm pretty excited here. The only copy I've gotten is a figure I actually kind of wanted copies of. Thanks for watching this part 1. I'll see you in a few minutes.